My name is Arden and I'm from arose186 and I am here on 17's Hello Style channel to do another beauty video for you guys. And this one is going to be my back to school hair tutorial. What I'm going to show you guys today is how to get and maintain a middle part for school, because I don't know about you guys, but I've been seeing a lot of that on Tumblr and Instagram and all that kind of different stuff, and I've always loved that kind of classic 70s, 60s middle part. And I think the beginning of school is the perfect time to revamp your look and start something different and try something new. So this will be perfect for you guys who want to try out a middle part but have never really known how to, because I always have the problem that my bangs are constantly trying to like flip back over or like mess something up. But I found a technique that really gets you middle parts that stay. So yeah, let's get right into the tutorial. So first things first, as you can see, my hair is just wet and I haven't done anything with it. Naturally, you can already tell from my part that it's starting to try to crown in the middle and kind of spread out like this. And that's because I've been doing this particular thing to my hair for about a month and a half now, so it's going to innately want to go to a middle part already. The other side that you part your bangs on, it's really going to want to just stay there. And this technique that I'm going to show you guys to get a middle part is the best way to beat that if you already have a side bang, because I know that happened to me and I really didn't like it. I kept trying to make it go in the middle, but I really couldn't, just because it already had kind of like moved and grown to one side. If you've never ever tried a middle part before, try this, do it for a couple days, and your hair should start to just naturally want to go into a middle part already. First things first, you're going to need three things. You're going to need bobby pins, you're going to need hairspray, and you're going to need a rat tail comb. The first thing you're going to do is take your hair and find the center of your forehead. Go from your nose goes, part it down the middle and just part it so that you can see the white part of your hair, figuring out where each side needs to go. So there we go, you've got your middle part. It's pretty prominent. There might be some pieces that are off to either side, but for the most part it is good. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take your two bobby pins, and if you have bobby pins that don't create creases in your hair, this is nice because this is going to be wet hair getting creased. But basically take the sides of your bangs and pin them back in the position that you want them to be in. I like mine to be a little bit more like, not poofy, but kind of like forward. So that's how I'm doing mine, but you can see it's just pinned back. The same thing to the other side. And you can just go out like a mushroom cap. So now what you're going to do is you're just going to like rest and wait for this to dry a little bit, and then we're going to come back to it. Okay, so after you've let that set for a little while, then you're going to go in with your hairspray, and you are going to just spritz that just enough so that you know that it'll stay. Take out your bobby pins. And as you can see, the addition of the hairspray and everything, your hair is going to want to stay on either side, at least temporarily. You might start feeling that like awkward scalp movement where it's like already wanting to go over. I know all of you that have tried this before know what I'm talking about. But if you keep going, if you let that set and you resist that urge to flip it over, it will stay in place. We're going to take something along the lines of this, which is a conical rod that I got from Target. It was about $20, I think. So really, really cheap. It's just a Remington one. Basically, now what you're going to do is just take your bangs that already have like kind of a hairspray look to them. You see that? And mine are still wet kind of, so work with it. But you're basically going to just take that, wrap around, let it briefly set, and then release. So see, it gives it that bouncy texture. The key to this is that you really, really don't want to overset this. You really want it to just get a touch of heat and then release, because what you've done is you've already sprayed hairspray on it, so you're basically just heating up that hairspray into that shape and then releasing it and letting it kind of set on its own. If you hold this for too long, you're gonna get like these Shirley Temple curls, which I don't personally like. I mean, if you're into that, you totally can. And also, if you're doing a middle part that you want to have straight hair with, then you can always just flat iron it to the side if that helps you even more, but I like it curly, so that's why I'm using this little bad boy. Just do the same thing to the other side. Boop, 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 ba-da-dum, boop, boop, ba-da-dum, boop. Once again, just let that rest for a second and then release. And you see how if you had let that stay for too long, that could be permanent. But luckily we did not let that stay for too long. Then there you go. You have your bangs all set up. and your part will stay in the middle if you spray it with hairspray again. Fix your bangs however you like them. I like this shape personally, kind of like a framing my face scenario. Your hair should be done, so you've done your middle part successfully. I know the first time is the hardest time when it comes to middle parts because it will constantly want to like shift and move and be like, no, go back to the side I'm used to, bangs. But you're like, no, you can't do that. I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to do this. Don't forget to stay tuned for more videos here on 17's Hello Style channel because I will be having more videos out, and thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.